You're listening to the August 2nd, 2025 reading of Blossom Goodchild's channeling with the Federation of Light.
Morning. I've sat here for 10 minutes trying to think of something new and exciting to talk about that fits in with your offerings of wisdom. And then I thought, after 20 years of almost weekly chats, I'm not surprised. Okay, over to you.
Good morning, Blossom. Good morning to each miraculous human being who finds upliftment in our undertakings.
Many do indeed. Yet your ratings in viewings are dropping. Not that I'm counting and not that I can do anything about it. It's just an observation. I don't mind. It is as it is. Do you mind? Probably not.
Dearest Blossom, it is not for us to mind. Your way of thinking we are aware of, in that we shall keep on keeping on, and for those who find comfort in our words, then we are grateful. Even if only 10 souls were to remain, then we are more than happy to assist those 10 souls.
Yes, I agree. I choose not to do social media, which I'm sure would help get the message out to more, yet I'm just not into all that.
Blossom, those who find us, you, find their truth in that which we bring. It matters not how or through whom that souls find their peace, find their way. All that matters is that they do.
Indeed. So, the price of fish these days, the weather. Mind you, the weather is something we can discuss if it suits.
The weather is a topic easily addressed, Blossom, for it is no longer natural. Simple as that. Once upon a time, nature was entirely different. It was natural. It belonged to its own system, and assisted the land in ways that were needed to enhance growth, with the right amount of sunshine and rain, and winds to spread seeds, etc. Now, man decides how it works and how it can destroy. It is sadly used to cause much destruction and death, often to take attention to it, away from something that is being masked. There are many underlying reasons that destructive weather takes place. Again, manufactured by those whose will it is to destroy rather than enhance. Yet, this type of manipulation is also coming to an end, along with so much more that does not serve.
That is good to hear. Yet all the things you speak of, to be honest, do not seem to be or feel anywhere near coming to an end. To ask you of how long exactly, I know you would answer, how long is a piece of string? My childishness would like to know, yet I know you cannot give a time. For it's not about time as such, more so the working through of matters and waiting patiently for them to unfold.
This is correct, Blossom. This is why it is imperative for each soul to make the most of that which they know themselves to be, that which they are discovering themselves to be. It is wise now and then to question one's goings-on. Are you fulfilling your heart's desires? Are you truly making time to enjoy who you are? It is only you, each one, as themselves, that create the world you want to live in. It is you who uplift your soul. You have come to understand this and making great progress in doing so.
It's easy for me to take account of my mood and whether or not I choose to make the effort to change it if it's downtrodden. Yet I live in a beautiful part of the world, stunning surroundings, etc. However, for those having bombs dropped at their doorstep, I should think that it's far more difficult.
Indeed, Blossom. Yet, do you believe that such souls chose to reside under such circumstances?
Well, that is what we're told.
What do you think?
Well, I can sort of agree with that. Yet there must be very good reasoning behind the choice.
There is. There always is. Otherwise, one would not even contemplate such a life. All souls are playing out their roles. it can become so complex to explain. Each soul is, in their own way, serving the whole. For all that one lives out affects the whole, therefore creating an experience for each other. We understand that it is difficult for you to grasp that you are playing a part inside a game, for want of a way to explain this. When you are no longer inside the game, you understand a completely different perspective about it all.
So, when do we actually leave the game? Is it when we pass over?
Yes.
Yet some believe that we're in a trap and we continue to reincarnate to feed the dark who live off of our light.
Blossom, if that is what they choose to believe, so be it for that soul, to live out that truth, for them. Another who believes they return to experience many, many different life expressions in order for them to enhance their soul's growth and to better mankind and to bring about change, then that is their truth, which they carry out.
Okay, I've been wondering whether to broach this for a long time. Some say, too, that we are trapped within a dome, and when we pass over and see the light, we should turn away from it because it's a trap to keep us within the dome in order to return to feed the dark. That by turning away from the light, we are set free from this earthly wheel.
How do you know, Blossom, that that concept is not a trick to keep you away from the light?
I don't. That's the thing. When I first heard of this a few years ago, I was deeply depressed. For with both my parents and my husband, I was with them when they passed and told them to look for the light. Unfortunately, there was a lot of things that resonated with this trap concept regarding why we would keep coming back. They say so God could experience everything through us, and the argument being was, how many times does God need to experience the same atrocities over and over again? And many other factors on that theory that resonated, and yet something in me didn't agree with it. What say you on this? Many souls who have experienced NDEs have said they meet the light, God, and they didn't want to return because it was just so beautiful to be home.
Blossom and each one. When you feel the light, when you truly experience it, you know you are having time at home. Nothing can simulate that knowing.
Yet it has been said that the dark are so clever that they can create holograms that make us feel as if such things are real.
Some say that. Some say a lot of things.
Exactly. Therefore, we're left not knowing what to believe, not knowing what is truth and what is not.
Yet we say otherwise, Blossom. We have spoken before of the knowing of truth. When a baby giggles, when a rose is in bloom, when an act of kindness is offered to you, from you, you know this to be love. Correct?
Correct.
When you watch a movie that presents to you a being of light or a land of utter beauty, do you consider it to be true?
No, it's a simulation.
Yet, do you get a sense of love from that?
I get a sense of how lovely it would be to be in such a place for real.
Yet you know you are not in it as you watch the movie because you know you are watching a movie, correct?
Correct.
In the same way, dearest Blossom, dearest souls, who struggle to understand such things from the position you are in. When you know you are not in the movie any longer, when you know that the light you are feeling is real and true, you feel its truth. Love light is the only thing that is real. False projections can never match true ones.
So are you saying when we pass through the veil, the light that is presented to us is for real or a trick?
Blossom, only you will know this. Each and every one will know this, as and when it takes place for them, because they will know.
I didn't think you'd give me a straight answer.
Yet we have. Each soul must trust who they are and how they feel. We cannot do that for you. To say, no, it is not a trick, or yes, it is, takes away from your experience of self. Either way, Blossom, the light in you and each one will bring you home no matter what path you choose to believe or take. There is no need to elaborate on that. Yet, keep in mind that there are no end of pathways for you to enjoy by being light and knowing who you are. You decide. You make your own choices. Trust in yourselves and your inner knowing. We are not here to tell you what is and is not. We come to tell you that all knowing is inside each one. And therefore, each one is capable and able to do what is right in their knowing and understanding at any one given time. We love you.
Yep. Well, none the wiser on the soul trap issue. As you said, some say the soul trap is a trap to make you think there is a trap. Who bloody knows? At the end of the day, the one thing we do know is that we are beings of great light, and that will see us through it all. In gratitude, in loving service, I am.